Yeah, hi. It's the 2nd of March 2018, around about midday. As usual, I'm the type of mgtow that's going in my particular direction, as opposed to the broad group of men that want to go in a particular direction. I really don't conform to anybody, and I don't expect anybody to conform to me. It's just the way I am. Okay, and I'm becoming more so, actually. It's going more the other way. I've things that have happened, just for those of you who aren't aware of the situation, I've been talking about a couple or a group pouring in energy into a central, into comments or into a relationship or into a forum or something like that, and from that we can all draw synergy, and it's definitely happening here, and it's becoming more so. And some of the comments, and a lot of them actually, relate around the idea of relationship between men and women. And most of the guys think, no, just don't want them anymore, don't want to know anything about them. And I can understand that. I haven't got a problem with that. I could easily be in the same situation. Maybe what's happened to me is I've been mgtow, sort of. I don't know what level I was, but yeah, it's not complete, because I was talking to women. I'm mostly talking to guys, actually. I love talking to guys. They're just different. Okay, smarter, they can talk, got better ideas, that sort of thing. Women tend to be more LOL. But I still like them in my life, okay? I'm unapologetic about that. They just add that little bit of something. But over the years, I've sort of started to see, particularly Asian women, as for them, life is a business. So they don't really get to know you that well. They can be in love with you in 10 minutes if you can support them, all right? And if you don't want to support them, they'll be in love with the next guy. It's like that. And I've sort of grown to accept that, I know it sounds strange. It's so counter to our culture. It's like, shouldn't it be, cherished and all that sort of thing? And yep, I agree with that. Yeah, if both sides both parties subscribe to the same view, but I'm afraid they don't. And I think for those of you who are here, realise they don't. It's okay up until a point, but maybe all of this we've been duped. Okay, we've been led to think, that the special meals and it was all for us, but really it's no different than what Asian women are doing. This is the view I've come to. Okay, at the end of the day, it's here today, gone tomorrow, and they don't give a shit. And you could take the view that, I don't want anything to do with that, thanks very much. No. Or you could open your mind a little and maybe get on a growth thing and start thinking, well, maybe there is another way to look at this. Maybe there's another way to do it. And what I'm doing, and what I've found I'm doing in dealing with, a few days ago, Manilyn was the last one. She was the last one I just sent money to and expected any sort of result out of. Okay, and I thought, right, that's it. It's on this. I've sent money from when I was chatting on Wild Cams and Wild Jungle and Sexy Cams site. Yep, and I thought, no, I'll do it once and once only on this channel. Okay, and I'll remember it. Manilyn. Yep, last one. I told AB, last time I do it. Hard and fast rule. No more. As much as I'd like to help you, no more. And what I'm doing is I'm thinking, right, how do I limit my risk all the time, my loss? I'm actually consciously thinking of it like a business. Everything is like a business now with women. Yep, okay. How can I change things around? How can I use less energy and get more out of it? I'm doing all of that sort of thing as well. I think, how do I use less energy and get more out of the relationship? Rather than what happens in the West, where I pour in all this energy and get absolutely nothing out of the other end of it. What is the fucking point? Okay, so, and I've come to the conclusion that I can't do anything in the West. It's expensive in all areas. I just can't, there's no point. Unless, you have to talk long and hard to convince me that I have any chance of doing what I want to do in the West. Okay, it's just all against me. So I've given up on the West. Okay, but I still haven't given up on all women, and I don't treat all women the same. All women in the West I put into the same bucket. It's not because of the women; it's because of the way things are here, the system that's in place. And it's just, I just can't see the point. I have to invest huge amounts of energy to get fuck all out of it. Now, what's happening in the third world countries, or in the Philippines in particular, is I can invest a little bit of energy and get a lot out of it. If I rejig it and change it around a little bit, you know what it's like. We used to have these big thumping engines that, sucked up a lot of petrol and everything. And, smart people got together and thought, oh no, we do this, do that, we do that, And now you get the same energy out of a tiny little engine using, a fraction of the fuel. That idea, okay? That's what I'm doing. Now, Captain Bob just, in comments just said, oh, yeah, it's all right until she dumps you, leaves you high and dry. I fully expect that. In all honesty, I'm factoring that in. Yep, yep. Yeah, I'll build that in to my computations. So whatever I do, will be with that in mind. I fully expect, she'll attempt to shaft me. Okay? And every other woman involved in this venture I'm talking, I fully expect them to attempt to shaft me. So, I think of the carrot and the big stick. I think of that to some extent. Yeah, I can build that sort of thinking into my decisions. I also, when AB told me that she can't force me to because I'm not a husband, well, guess what? I'll never fucking marry her. I know the game plan now. Okay, so we'll only ever be friends. So she can't force me to do anything. And I also noticed that, through this, she was saying, I'd say, I'll get you a beer making kit, $100. No. I'll just get one for $5 from the market. So I thought, yeah, sure. Heap of shit. Fuck that. No, I'm doing it my way. Sorry? I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to send you like an investment in it. I'm setting up a micro brewery. I'm in a really, 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 really small brewery. Yep, down to a keg that she can put, wherever under her house or wherever. Okay? But, and I'll also send her a pizza oven. Yeah, so I'm also setting up a pizza shop in her house. All right? So, it's an equipment purchase. It's like an asset. You buy this, and then they generate an income out of it. That's how I'm looking at it. I won't send her money. No point. No, gone. So I've learnt. This is what I learnt from Abe's exodus, really. Yeah, you don't make the same mistake again. What's the point? Yep. So if you go through and you click this and you press this and you get fucked, well, don't do the same manoeuvre again. Do a different one. So, I'm thinking, all right, so I'll do that. And at all stages, I try and limit my loss. And, okay, so if I send her a beer-making thing, that's worth $100, she could sell it. Yeah, she could do that. She could try and say to someone, do you want a bucket of beer? Yeah, you'll get one vat of beer out because it's only got one thing of beer on it. You'll get 30 bottles of beer out of it. Give me, this much for it. And that's it. She's finished in business with me. She makes, I don't know, $50 and walks away. Wow, rich girl. And she could also not make the beer. Fuck, do I know what she's going to do with that thing. Or she could make it, and she could make the beer, and I'll try and help her sell it, and she'll make $135 every time she makes a vat of beer. So, she can do the seedling thing in the forest and try and sell it to someone else. Okay. She's that fucking stupid. I don't think she is, but she could be. In which case, she doesn't get the ongoing... Well, she doesn't get the pizza oven, for example. She can't build her business. So I'm limiting it to, I'm risking $100. Well, I gave Madeline 40 and gone, nothing, no chance. Because if you just give them cash, there's no chance. Okay? Life is a business. They got money out of me. Yeah, but it's a business for me. Yeah. But I fully expect she'll shaft me. Somehow I'll try and figure out a way of, how do I reduce the likelihood? Or one way is just have several people doing it. Yeah, and they can all try and shaft me if they wanted. Oh, they probably will. Some of them will. But, what do I do? Not do anything? Or do I take a chance and try and learn by that experience? And then gather around people around me that say, okay, why don't we do this? I would try that. Get the management team going here, and, okay, what about this? What about that? Okay, what about this? Because I tell you, I'm going to have a hell of a time trying to crack the fixed mindset. And see, Captain Bob, fixed mindset, and growth mindset. See how many times I've used that in the last couple of videos? Yeah, I'm using it. I'm actually taking the bits and pieces out of the whole thing and using it. Yeah, you don't think you're contributing anything to this, but yeah, when I put it in terms of fixed mindset and growth mindset, yep, yeah, that's what I aim to do with AB. Smash her out of that fixed mindset. And I did. And the power that came out of it was amazing. Yeah, but there are risks in business. In all honesty, the capital set up with this, we're talking $200 to set up a bar. I don't have to go there and go through all of that and spend all this money. Yep, I'm just doing it from my desk. Yeah, there's a risk. Of course there's a risk. It's anyone can do it too. It's just an idea, but I mean it's yeah. So I have to do things to try and limit that risk, and whatever. But the big thing is control. Okay, and look, I think I'll do another. I'm going to leave this video off at this point. I think I'm going to do another video straight after this one on control because, gee, I think it's interesting. I think it's. I've been thinking about it, and I want some comments and input about it because it's really. I'm starting to think I might just tangent off onto control for a little while. Very interesting. But look, it's good talking to you, and I'll be back shortly.